Brothers and sisters I have none, but this man's father is my father's son. Who am I? Oh, I don't know. Who are you? Some fucking cab driver back in New York. Sorry. Just watching YouTube. God damn, I love Norm MacDonald. Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nioh 2 on the Mysterious JG. Uh, did a little bit of grinding off screen, just here, like running back and forth, using the fire talisman to get flame on the Whoppet so I could kill those like jelly yokai dudes. And the point was, I ended up leveling up once. I put one more point into strength, but it was to get Amio magic proficiency, and I'm still, like, I think 200k. Hold on, 1940. No, I think not 200k. I think 2 million. 2 million. Woohoo! I think 2 million is actually what's going to get us this mission, and I'm still like at 1,940,000. Like, it is just, it has taken a while. So we're going to continue on with this whip mission here, which we were in the middle of. Some say I'm soft in the middle now. Oh, hey. You are a strategy man who is dead. And, like, we've talked to you in the afterlife, but now we've jumped backwards in time. Not as part of the story, it's just we're going back and revisiting missions from earlier. Except that it's not, because the recommended level, it's like the game doesn't care at all about establishing narrative. Anyway. Part of what's sad about this, too, is that this character who hangs out in the afterlife and helps us, like, he's gotten a couple of tiny little scenes throughout the game, but he seems like he ought to be important. Nioh, I like the Nioh series from a gameplay perspective. I've seen reviews that claim it's just a, you know, not particularly inspired retread of Dark Souls, but I like it, and, but it doesn't do a great job of establishing characters at all. One might be good against this guy. He's got the flame powers. Or maybe it won't help me at all. And, you know, he was in, I'm out of key mode, and then chi mode, whatever the hell it's called. Helic. And then he wasn't anymore, and that was a shame. We somehow didn't notify you that whole time. And somebody's up there shooting ranged at me, but whatever. We got various, we got all sorts of Hyokoto masks. They're just like piling up over there. That guy was carrying a whole satchel full of them before he died and had his corpse accosted by his revenants. Alright. You, on the other hand, have mutated skin. Glad we were able to collect some of that. Okay, so I already used up a get out of jail free card on that guy and a slowdown talisman. I am not good against the giant elemental tongue monk guys. They have been around since the original Nioh. They are not a new enemy, but they're just one I've never been particularly great against. I'm sure other people could show me how it's the easiest thing in the world. These guys, on the other hand, the first few times I encountered them, I thought they were a big freaking deal. And now I find you just get up in their faces and spam. They're not a good enemy against whom to be defensive, necessarily. Or trying to fight them from range, because they got a lot of good long-range attacks that they like to do. Very good job with my key boosts. Yep. I attracted your attention. I didn't even realize what was happening to the fight. Got so many dudes throwing shit at me from above. Not explodey shit, just regular shit. Is that still happening? Or am I hallucinating that I thought somebody was throwing well, I've been hallucinating. I've been less than impressive with my clearing of this room.
Like I said, I was playing fairly recently, but it was I was just grinding against the same couple of enemies, so. So that guy probably did throw stone. I don't think I was hallucinating. I think somebody did throw like a stone while I was in battle and then lose track of me and didn't continue attacking. Kill him before he turned into a big skeleton. Mortal soul. Oh, soul core. I thought it said mortal soul core for a second. I was like, wait a second, what? I was reading about those on the Fextra Life wiki, whatever, the other day because I was just trying to figure out. I needed to do some inventory management, and I had a bunch of those. I was trying to figure out if they were worth anything because they don't appear on their own to be worth anything. But then it turns out that they're primarily useful for manipulating other soul cores. I got rid of a few, but not all of them. Yeah, while I was grinding for stuff, I like completely ran out of inventory space at one point. I was like, oh. Because soul cores do take up space in your inventory, which I hadn't realized. This was not the very first time I realized it, but I definitely wasn't all that aware of it. That's right, I'm your friend. I freed you from prison. So come murder me. This guy was clearly imprisoned, and I helped him, and he's like, I'm gonna murder you. Now, who would think that opening the prison door for a violent offender who's been imprisoned might be a poor idea? Alright, well anyway, were you guarding something worthwhile? There's a treasure chest in here. Yoshie's Birthright Waistguard. Tells a long spear. Yoshie. I don't remember who that is. And it's Prestige of the Genji Bloodline. Yeah, I figured it was part of a set. It sounded like a set piece. Yoshie. External waist and thigh guards offer impressive protection. They are part of one of the 8 famous sets of armor of the Minamoto clan, sent to Minamoto no Yoshie by his father on the occasion of his birth. Well, I guess the kid knew what kind of body type he was expected to have if he was being given custom adult armor as an infant. It's like, you better grow into this, kid, or I'm gonna be angry. I wish I'd located you before I threw away a bunch of stuff, because you could probably have some cool, yeah, I don't think I care too much about this set. I'm like, I want to get rid of sets of stuff that are, like, set items, because then you're going to get other set items in return often. I'm hoping to get better versions of some of my sets that I actually use, like the Flying Kato set I stopped using, and I'm using the Hanzo set instead. The Demon Gauntlets, yeah, whatever, okay. Just because I wasn't getting new Flying Kato stuff, and the protection it offered just wasn't great. Oh, really? I wouldn't have bothered with all the... I wouldn't have bothered with all my, like, ninja finery, or, best Nioh and stuff if I'd known this is one of you. Grandma, you know what I mean? I got a split staff, which could be worth checking out. What I'd really like is a shortcut back to the entrance area for this new zone. Let's just descend. That is nothing at all, but I believe this will actually take me back to where I came in. No, Not quite where I thought we were. Yeah, I'm actually a little lost. Go figure. Oh, this is... Okay, now I know where we are. Alright, so... Maybe this is where progress lies? There's another tree that can be... Some kind of ninja pool. Oh, almost went off the edge there. That wouldn't have been good. Leaving the rest in the pool. Okay. Are you okay? The guy's got a big fan. Who are the who are the actors in The Fan? It was like Denzel Washington or Wesley Snipes or something. The point was they made that joke in a Mystery Science Theater. They kept showing shots of a fan, and one of them quipped the last name of the two actors in like a I am doing an announcement about a movie voice, and then said The Fan. It was funny. Is that death or is that just... Okay, never mind. I was already able to get here. So that was a little bit of a wasted trip, but not the end of the world. Brought me to this place that I wouldn't have known about otherwise. Which I'm sure is worth the effort. To see. After all, I got an antidote. Black Lotus Switchglaive. This was not, by the way, something I needed to fall down there, that hole to get. It's just something I hadn't found before. Hang on, wait, what's going on over here? An unguarded corpse, you say? Yeah, I mean, we've seen this map before, I just haven't really memorized the layout of this section of it. It does feel like we're getting quite close. This treasure chest got a yeah. Oh, this might actually be all I'm supposed to do. Oh, never mind. Okay, you're not like the typical one of those guys that I can interact with. It's kind of bullshit a little bit, actually. Because I didn't get a warning. Well, I guess I should have realized what was going on. Because what I'm trying to do is get my, get a jail free activated. Well, that was it. That was the battle. That's what we were supposed to do. Yeah, you knew that already. Didn't you send us on the quest? Or was it the actual strategist guy who sent us on the quest? Whatever. The body of it ended up over here, but somehow... Can I bow to him? No, because I can't talk to him. I mean, I could bow to him, but forget it. He's a jerk. He was trying to get out of his duty of being murdered. his duty to dress as some guy we wanted to not get killed. Oh, but we got possessed by Mizuki. And isn't this the one that gives us... I was looking for this the other night. I was grinding. I figured I might as well have Amrita boost stuff going. And I realized, oh, we don't have a Guardian Spirit that gives you Amrita drop boosts in this game as we did for most of the original Nioh. So... thanks to you, we managed to avoid a most unnecessary execution. Lord Nobunaga seems pleased, at least, and imagine this whole thing will reaffirm his dominance over his retainers. I shall hide Shijimaru away until such time as Kanbei's innocence is proven. I just pray that it lives long enough to see that day. Oh, that's nice of him. And we got purple text shirt and pants to be Super Strategist Man. Soul cores are purified. It was a mortal soul core. How did we get one of those for killing a Cyclops? I mean, I suppose it was a mortal Cyclops. Twilight missions have changed, so that's a thing. Blood on the wind and fire in the sky. We've already done this one, I have little doubt. Only once, but yeah, we did it. And then the blood-tainted samurai. Yeah, we keep getting the same ones over and over. Well, let's go to the starting point. Ooh, there's new stuff that we can get from the Hidden Tea House, but we have to be online first. Let's go to the hut. Guardian Spirit. We got a new Guardian Spirit, Mizuki. This dragon serves Guardian Spirit of those who harbor great ambitions. I don't think this is the one that gave us many warriors who fervently venerated Mizuki. And Nekomata we got in the last game, but very, very much at the end of the game, and it seemed like it was giving us... I feel like I was more impressed by what it gave us. In this game, there was a snake in the last game. Not that one, though, because this is a snake that I don't remember having been in the last game. There's a sort of a different snake design. Whatever. We can remodel the hut so we can get a visitation from the new guy. But that's fine. It's actually the shrine I kind of meant to go to now that I'm thinking about what's available at each one. So... Yaramanami Hime, that's the... Is that some kind of mermaid spirit? I don't even remember. Here's Mizuki. Okay, so Mizuki is the Amrita earned one. Never mind. My primary now is giving me Ki. So this is one that I would want to give stuff to and use for any future off-screening, but for now, it's fine. It's good for water-based, which is actually what I'm using at the moment, but just because I like the water-based split staff I've got. If I were to switch away, we just picked up a Evil Crusader? No. Martial artist. We picked up a new split staff somewhere that had purple text name, I thought. Maybe that was in my head and nowhere else that happened. Okay, I had it by type, which is where it should be. Oh, it was Genin split staff, which is worth leveling up, just so that it's worth more when we eventually trade it in. Because it's level 117, which is pretty high, and it's got a melee damage boost. I've already got one of those. So we'll see what comes of using this. In the meantime, how do we fill out the video? Well, we can go to the Hidden Tea House. Because I kind of know where to go. I got a couple of ideas on where you can go off screen to get the last of the magic that we wanted, but and I was really pleased at how quickly we got into the Hidden Tea House there. Just give me any points that I'm gonna get here. Looks like I didn't get anything. Oh well. new transforms that I can do. I do have tea
わしが見
kettles
定
and
めて
utensils to be appraised, though, apparently. Yeah, I guess we're going to get going with the next plot mission. If I get to a point where I want to stop that plot mission and mid-plot mission and grind for magic, I guess I will, but...
まずまずじゃ
Oh, let's say this one actually passed. It's a Seto Hyotan's tea caddy was made in Seto. Oh,
わし
he's not interested in waiting that out. And I got a... Okay, all we got was a Seto Hyotan. You know what? If he can't be bothered to let us wait and hear about it, I can't either. He's supposed to be Mr. T. He pities the fool. He's Mr. T, guys. He wears gold chains to symbolize his ancestors who were held in slavery, but I've turned their chains of iron into chains of gold. And if you think JG's making fun, this is something Mr. T actually said one time. Man, I tell you what, Mr. T was not afraid to live the gimmick to the fullest. I know it sounds like I'm making fun of him. I got respect for Mr. T. He got like a shot at fame, and he's like, I'm riding this thing into the ground. I'm getting what I can get out of this. I don't know how long I'm going to be famous, but I'm going to cash in. And he had a positive message for kids, and now he's kind of it's a little bit of a joke, but it's like, so fuck what, man? He's laughing all the way to the bank. All right. I guess I can check the dojo just in case. But it seems unlikely that I unlocked that mission yet. Yeah, one who lives in the shadows. It would be right around here somewhere. One who lives in the shadows. Because the split staff is new for the DLC, which is why it's coming after one who lives in the shadows, which comes right after Hatchet, which I think... Oh wait, Hatchet is new. Hatchet's new for... I think Hatchet is new for Nioh 2. It wasn't in the original Nioh, but it's not new for... Like, it didn't just come out with the DLCs. It was part of the base game. That's what I'm trying to get at here. So no, I still need more points for the old thing. Cannot speak, apparently. Let's take a look for any more side missions we forgot before we... I don't usually like to start a main plot mission late in a video. But we'll take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. See if there's anything obvious that we missed. Or not obvious. Just... because side missions that were showed as locked will unlock when you're not in that same, quote, region. In this story, like, the regions worked much more cleanly in the last Nioh when you moved from geographical region to geographical region. In this game, the regions don't really work so much anymore, but because you're mostly playing in the Oda territories at different stretches of time. But I was checking to see if perhaps things had unlocked. Sometimes in those early regions, a mission will unlock based on things you're doing at a later region. We have checked this before. I wasn't expecting to find anything, and indeed, we didn't find anything. So it looks like all we've got left to do is the next main mission. I'm wondering, can I round this out? Could I do a dojo run of something that's not going to be just an endless nightmare of doing the same thing over and over? Because one of the things I'd like to do is get... He just drops Iga stuff. That's the problem. What I'd like to do is get better... because I like flying Kato. I'd like to see if I can get better flying Kato gear. But this one, I don't know that I'll get stuff that's worth the time. Let's give it a shot. See what happens. Because we're certainly got high enough stats for this now. But I don't get to use the weapons I might have liked. Wooden split staff. I'm not talking here, I'm concentrating, but, yeah, because we're freaking never getting the paralyzed thing to work, but that's kind of okay. Yeah, he's got get out of jail free activated, which is interesting, but he always does that. I'm not even sure it's preventable. That's weird, Oh. Elixirs aren't set up in the slot where they'd normally be. That confused me there for a second. Anyway, let's see if this got us anything worth, Shinobi Greaves? No. Flying Kato Robes. Swordsman's Kusarigama. We'll have to see what the levels are for that. Flying Kato Pants or whatever it was he dropped. Truly have what it takes to be a ninja. Yeah, I've already beaten Hanzo. He's better than you at this. So I'm not even gonna bow. I'm such a douchebag. I want to see if can I get higher level Flying Kato stuff, because it just doesn't have the defensive power of Egan Ninja stuff. It does have, as it's like, you get the whole set completed, you get like a blanket damage bonus, if I'm understanding things correctly. There's a Hanzo set? Not really. It like gives you spear. It gives you. It's light, which I like because it makes you recover ki quickly. But it tends to give you like a bonus for fighting with a spear, which is not what I prefer to use anyway. So let's see. We got the Flying Kato, man. Yeah, it's the same, like level 68 instead of. So no, it's not as good. The stuff that we just picked up is not even quite as good as what we already had. So grinding for equipment there is not going to help. This is giving me. Yeah, same difference. We didn't get a waist guard despite me claiming that we got Flying Kato pants. So, nothing to see here. I think what I'll do then is I'll call it a video, and when we come back next time, we'll start on the next main mission. I'm the Serious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.